Happy Monday, Fish Room family. We made it through another weekend. How bloody good. Let's work out what we've got in store today. We will be putting our Flamme tetras into spawn. I made the decision Flamme. Not because I like them more than lemons, just purely because I've got unfinished business. Keep getting eggs. I want fry. Flammes, you are the chosen one today. Some of our fish out here in QT are ready to rock and roll. Paradise fish. One of them, big old leertail swordtails are another one. And then zebradanios are another one. So those fish are ready to go. We've also got coming up later this week lots of German rams, black rams, starlight breasted noses. I think there's something else, I can't quite remember. But anyway, those 2-3 going out today, and then later next week we've got some of these butterfly cichlids, which are gorgeous fish. Been a little while since we've done water changes in through here, so we'll get that cranking today as well. On the agenda, that'll be our water changes for the day in through here. Sappho is in today as well, so we'll have some adventure time with him. Over the weekend I thought, I've got a really good idea of something we could do with him, but I've totally forgotten and I forgot to write it down, so I'm a little bit annoyed at myself because of whatever it was. I thought, man, this will be perfect, he will love it, it'll be fantastic, it's right up his alleyway, and it's filled with learning and adventure and good stuff as well, but I can't bloody remember what it was. So hopefully I can remember that before he gets here or while he's here, and we can get that done with him as well. But before we get to all of that point, that's right, I've got to get rid of those tubes. Good reminding me. Before we get to that point, on the back of the computer, we are getting the live stream sorted. The Fanatics Friday Coffee Date with Rob this Friday, as well as the 3 Let's Talk Aquariums podcast. We'll get all that locked and loaded live this morning, and then we'll move on with the day. Okay, so here's a wee update on the recent asking a random question just to get a few comments in the chat section, description section, so the algorithm picks up the YouTube channel a little bit better, so the Fanatics Friday Live gets seen more. I think I said that right. Anyway, it is working. The live stream itself had more viewers in it than the last 2 weeks previous, so what everyone is doing is working well. The replay has had more views in the 2-day period than what the last couple had as well. So by me asking the question and everyone giving us a comment, it is working the way that I wanted it to get more people seeing the Fanatics Friday Coffee Date. So massive thank you to everybody that has done that for me. I really appreciate it, and we're going to continue it. So today's random question: what was the first fish that you ever kept? What got you into this hobby, basically? For me, I got given a turtle. A friend of mine rescued a turtle that was being neglected. It had been living in a bucket for way too long. It was in really bad condition. And then he gave me a couple of feeder fish to try and perk it up a little bit. It never ate those feeder fish. It was in such bad condition. And then all of a sudden I had some fish in the turtle tank. And then I was like, hey, these fish are kind of cool. I got an aquarium, and as they say, the rest is history. Those fish, from memory, it was either Crebensis or Kenyii. I can't quite remember which one it was. If it wasn't Crebensis were one of the earlier on fish that I did have. But yeah, that's the story of how I got into aquariums and the first fish that I had. So I'd love to know what your first fish was and how you got into aquariums. A, I do actually genuinely want to know, but B, it's really going to help the algorithm do its thing and pick up the stuff we need for the Fanatics Friday Coffee Date. So I really appreciate that. Let's chug on with the day. And we are starting this week off. On, off, on, off, off, on, off. Anyway, you understand how on and off works. This week we have started with the light off in the silver dollar tank. We'll keep tabs of that again. Probably should actually keep tabs on when I actually get around to fixing it, but that's a different story altogether. I left this in a bit of a state over the last couple of days, so we're going to tidy this up today. That won't take long, but needs to be done because it is far from ideal. Gonna do some water tests in here after we changed out the FX on Friday. Do some water tests and probably a water change as well, just to make sure everything is going smoothly in the transition, because the pump or the filter was off for quite some time. Did squeeze some filter muck into it, so it's going to help. Just want to make sure everything is all good for the frontosa and these absolutely beautiful lulupi. Oh, I'm sorry. Cool, stunning little fish. Turned on the RODI unit, as we can see out the door. So we'll fill the barrel up because we drained it pretty heavily over the weekend, getting all the tetras ready as well. So that's going, and maybe, just maybe, we'll begin on this going over there. But we will see. Before all of that, I've got to get my plant orders done. I'll get that out of the way, get that moving, so everyone who has ordered plants last week can get them in a timely manner. We're also going to order some Fish Science food today, and probably some Sierra products as well, so that will fill the shelves up a little more. Unfortunately, the Fish Science at the manufacturer's end have stopped producing the ridiculously large, well, not even ridiculously large, but the larger containers in Corridor's tablet, which annoys the crap out of me because they are the best value and they are easily the best Corridor food around. So we're going to be stuck with the two smaller products. I am sorry for the people that absolutely love the bigger containers. That one is out of my hands. It's a sad day when you empty the coffee jar. That's all I got left. I need to go get more coffee. It's a real sad day. Yep, you're right, coffee jar. There is nothing naughty in coffee. Alright, that's on my to-do list this week as well. That is of vital importance. That is actually number one. If the shop wasn't just about to open, I'd be screaming out and getting coffee now. But it'll have to wait. So after a couple more mouthfuls of the go-go juice, the gift from Jeebus, the magic elixir, I thought to myself, hey, over the weekend we put a cave in here for the blue polar parrots. Not that they're using it, they're just freaking fighting each other, but anyway, put a cave in here for these guys to spawn, because apparently they're ridiculously hard to spawn. So I thought, why not put a cave in here with the butterflies and cichlids as well? Be rude not to, I guess, so I think today that might be one of the things we do. We'll find some caving, we'll do a bit of research and work out if they want to spawn in a cave or on a flat rock or what have you, and we'll set them up a nice little home. That makes sense, I think. And you two, stop punching and start fucking, as they say on Californication. That's a really pretty looking fish. There we go. Some lovely colours in there. If they would just behave themselves and not fight each other. Plant orders done. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Decent quantity of plants to go out this afternoon, this week, so it's happy days. Let's move on to task number a gazillion for the day. Sapphirus Maximus! The Maximus Sapphirus of them all. F4 Saphs. Saph one, get one. That doesn't work, does it, buddy? No. Alright, mate, what are we up to right now?
I've just made a Rapashi.
Making some Rapashi! What else we done?
Just feed the fish, clean the outsides of the aquariums. And that's about
That's it so far? Yeah. What are we planning to do?
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. I like this. What's going on, buddy? Spill the beans. What's the tea?
I'm not going to say that.
What?
A quiche.
A quiche?
I'm going to take some snails out of the aquariums and put them to some new ones.
Cool, so we're bringing the snails from out the back into the front, aren't we?
Yeah.
Cool, and so you said you're having quiche for dinner?
Yeah.
Nice, what flavour quiche?
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese, good times. Having vegetables with it?
Yeah.
What vegetables?
Mixed
vegetables and a ham and cheese quincy.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Alright, let's get on with the Rapashi.
I've already made it.
You've already made it? What a bloody legend Saph is. What an absolute legend. Everyone needs a Saph here around the place. As I was beginning to do my Fish Science order, which is really easy, I'm just going to replicate what I did last time. I realised that I was really light on the foreign Rapashi as well, so I might add that to my list of things to do, get some Rapashi in as well. So it'll be Sierra, Fish Science and Rapashi on the order this afternoon. flammes are in the hole. Pour them in there, cover them up, we'll hope for the best and see how they go in the morning. There they are, the flammes. And we have put them to sleep under the tiger towel. Oh, nice. A little patch up there and a patch up there. Let them sleep under the tiger. Sophie's going to move some snails for us. So we just chucked a couple of brown mysteries into this tank here. It's looking a bit grubby, so we'll see over the next few days how much algae the snails eat. Alright, Cepheus Maximus, what are we doing right now, buddy?
We're feeding bloodworms.
And what else is in there, do you remember?
Bloodworms and brine shrimp and another shrimp.
Mysis and Daphnia, it's the Ocean Nutrition Tropical Quintet, or Tropical Mix, I can't even remember now myself.
Oh.
So it's the first time you fed a frozen food, Safi, or have you done this before?
I thought this is the first time.
Neat. Oh, so give them a good squirting.
Yeah.
And let me know if they're eating it or not.
Okay.
Fish and they're having a good go on it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Devouring it?
Yeah.
Excellente.
Oh. Oh, no, they're eating it.
Yeah, going crazy on it? Going ham?
Well, they're not going crazy, but they're definitely eating it.
Fantastic. Right, buddy, what have you just decided to take home here today?
I decided to take home a guppy, but I don't know what it's called.
Looks like a sunset guppy to me.
Okay, sunset guppy.
Cool, and it's a female, isn't it?
I hope so.
That's definitely a female, mate. And what are your plans with that?
I'm going to take it home and put it in my breeder net.
Fantastic. Hopefully make some guppy babies.
Yeah, hopefully.
Alright, mate. Well, I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy your new fish.
I will.
And we'll see you next week. Thanks for your help today, mate.
That's right. Thank
See you, mate. Bye. See you later.
Bye.
Got our Rapashi, Sarah, and Fish Science orders all written down. Rapashi has been emailed off. Fish Science has been emailed off. That was really easy. I'm going to do the same order as I did last time, except I'm going to include a few extra containers of the flakes and a few extra containers of the corridor tablets because they didn't quite last as long as the rest of everything. And I'm just waiting to hear back from the supplier of the Sarah stuff on a couple of their products, and then I'll get that nailed away as well. So it feels like a very productive day today. Orders all packed up, sitting in the lovely afternoon sun. Feels good. Not gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. RO unit's getting pretty close to full. Not far away now. That's done. What else was I gonna do today? Look down the road and put something in for those butterfly cichlers to spawn in. Let's have a wee look and see what we can use there. Of all things not to really have, it was anything that I thought sort of suitable for these little fish. I kind of have this cave. I'm not sure if it's going to be adequate. I had a bit of wood hanging around, a couple of bits of flat slate, but I didn't really have anything that I thought was really suitable, so we'll just see how they go. Chucked a couple of leaves in as well to add a little bit of tannin. But, yeah, of all things not to have, it was spawning type stuff for these guys. I also find it a little bit amusing that when I first set this bit up, I was like, nope, no spawning in here. That's on the other side of the building. All quarantine and maybe growing out fish. And yeah, that clearly hasn't happened because there's breeding groups and trios and stuff through all of this. Of various rainbows and platies and bristly noses and growing out there. Spawning attempts in there, spawning attempts in there. I guess what they say is true. You can never have enough aquariums. And even if you think you got enough aquariums, you don't have enough and you should get more. Nobody with more aquariums was ever unhappy. The person with the most aquariums is generally the happiest. Or so the legend goes. I'm fighting the urge for an afternoon coffee big time. I haven't been sleeping that well recently, and gosh darn do I feel like I need a coffee. But I feel like it's like a nasty slope. If I was to have a coffee now, it means I probably won't sleep very well again tonight. But man, do I love coffee. Bit of a moral dilemma, I don't know what to do. we'll see how we go. Local breeder brought in some nice assorted angels and some Prestella tetras today. Unfortunately, I didn't do my maths properly and I don't have 2 spare aquariums for them. I've only got 1. So here we are, sharing them together, but that is what it is. Just have to be extra vigilant, extra water changey over the next little while, and make sure they're all good to go. Water tests in the Frontosa tank. I'm pretty happy and content with that. No ammonia, no nitrite, and some nitrate as to be expected. Considering that filter was off for the best part of the week, I'm happy with that at this point. I've run out of time to do a water change today, but I'll do one tomorrow morning and we'll knock that down a little bit more. We might feed lightly this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. We'll make it tomorrow, I'll feed lightly. So that'll be about 4 days without food, which I think is being quite beneficial to everything that has just recently happened as far as the filtration goes. Fish themselves are still looking okay, no real dramas there. As long as the old Frontosas don't get hungry and start snapping away at the lupi, we should be okay. None of them look like they've really lost any condition over 4 days. Personally, I don't think 4 days is a big deal. So I think we should be okay to not feed them again until tomorrow. Note to self, there is a bucket of rocks there. Buckets of rocks don't tend to move very far. And if you prance around like a fairy in your own little dream world, bopping along to whatever music you happen to listen to at the time, and you kick said bucket, there's a high likelihood that you'll fall over while carrying a container of frozen food. For a split second I saw my life flash before my eyes as I nearly fell into my beloved Frontosa tank. It would have been a heck of a way to go, smashing an aquarium full of beautiful fish, getting your arteries all cut up, being all bloody down the ground in a pool of frozen fish food. Don't tell Osh that nearly happened. I'll write up a near miss incident report soon, I promise. I'm okay though, I'm okay. We're good to go. Right there, note to self, it's in the walkway. It's a hazard, Cam, it's a hazard. Okay, after that near-death experience, decided to cherish the small things in life and had a coffee. Worth it, I deserve it, everything's okay. Clearly I forgot to move those tubes. I'm going to do that right now. Then I'm going to have my coffee, get on the old Canva machine and get today's thumbnail done and make a meme or two.